Hey, good afternoon, or at least it's afternoon here in California. I just wanted to come on because it's day two of From Discord to Harmony, Charting America's Path to Unity. And I wanted to check in with not only my subscribers that may be watching the series right now, but for anyone new that wants to still join us, just go to danitajones.com and you can register From Discord to Harmony, Charting America's Path to Unity. And today, for day two, you have it's all about the Constitution and government, how the government works. I have Paul Carese, who is discussing, he's a professor, and he is discussing basically how does the federal government work. And also, he discusses the lack of civic education or the journey with civic education of why there has been such trying times to be able to get civics in schools and what they're doing about it. And then I have Hans Ziegler, who is the president of the Jack Miller Center. He is discussing how the state and local governments work and how those you can lean on them to help you during these trying political times. And I have Dr. Jasmika Criley from Election Lab. She's a physician, but she has this incredible game that her and her husband created, and it was a lot of fun to play. And it really basically teaches you more about the electoral college and and understanding strategy, and also just really get push you in the mindset of when the usage of swing states and how that is really important. And if you when you watch, you'll see we discuss how I played the game a few days before I interviewed her and my thoughts and it was just really it was a fun experience. And then after Dr. Jasmika, I have Dr. Matthew Brogdon, who will be walking us through constitutional law and helping us understand what to. Oh, hi! I see Yo Spencer and Jerry Juhigu. Hey there. So uh, that Dr. Matthew Brogdon will be discussing constitutional law and constitutional rights and how or if we are protected. So definitely tune in to that. And then Yuval Levin. Hey, Jerry. Then Yuval Levin, who is the author of American Covenant, and his book is based on how the Constitution unified us at one point and how it can again. And I'm a big advocate for that because it's all right there, you know. And so, um, equal rights for everyone. And so, basically, oh yeah, hey, yep, civic minded. You call me civic minded Jones. So, but also for a brief time, I don't know how long it's going to be up. We still have day one up because I felt like a lot of people actually missed it. And we have such incredible information on day one. The history of Discord, other times that there's been discord in this country, and how did we move, beyond it. I speak with Stephen Niven, who is at Harvard, and he is an incredible historian. And we talk about the political backlash of like when Black people get in power. And oh, Jerry says she watched Yuval today. Okay, great. Oh, and you got through day one. Bravo, bravo, Jerry. That's awesome. What are your thoughts? I mean, or do you want to come on at all, or you want maybe we can talk about it tomorrow? I'm very curious of what you thought about day one. Let's see. Yeah, why aren't all human rights? Will Spencer says, yeah, why aren't all human rights good for all humans? Who's dividing the rights? Exactly. And I think too, like what's one thing I talk about in the series that, and I can't speak for all Black people, but what I feel personally as a Black person is that we want them to live up to the promise of this country, what this country, the founders basically promised us, which is equal rights, separation of church and state, all of those things. And so, and we discuss that almost pretty much every day with someone that comes up. And let's see, where did I leave off? Oh, still talking about day one, just in case you actually get a chance to see day one. And if you don't, there's VIP for $27. You get all the recordings for $27. Because I know it's a lot of information, it's a lot to take in. So if you don't get a chance to actually watch it during the free time, definitely go ahead and buy VIP. But also on day one, we had Dr. Mary Lamia, who talks about belief systems. She's a psychologist, and why do people believe what they believe? And so I can chat, and Yoel Spencer says, your series has been awesome. I've been through day one also. Okay, great. Awesome. Yes, it is a think tank. It is like a think tank. And it's like I said, it's so much information. We go over a lot of various, topics, but all in the purpose of seeing how we can get out of this moment of discord and into unity, or at least be on a same, civil level, with each other, and see how we communicate with people that think differently than the way we think, and how rich your life can be when you think outside of the box and just only and without just being with the blinders on, with the one way of thinking. So, and then also on day one, Costa paintings. Abigail Henry did such a great job regard her presentation on talking about the 18th and 19th century Costa paintings, which is kind of much like the social media. Oh, where did Jerry said? I really learned a lot, and I'm gonna have to get VIP to take some more time with it. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's so worthwhile because, like I was telling people in another chat, another live that I just did, was that you definitely want your notebook and your pen, because there's just so much information, worthwhile information that you want to retain. Yes, Abigail was fascinating. Oh my God. The Costa paintings, 18th, 19th century paintings that the Spaniards used, the colonizers in Mexico. And it was to influence racial hierarchy. So it was a lot of anti-blackness. And we examined how those artworks, informed today's climate and and the thinking patterns. And so yeah, very, very, very fascinating. So so that's day one, day two, and tomorrow is day three. Day three is not as intense, but it has so much information again too. But it kicks off with Barbara Arnwine, who is a civil rights champion for voters' rights. Her organization does a lot regarding making sure that we keep our voting rights, and so she is very impactful what she talks about and how to stay engaged and keep things going. Rochelle Newman, she is someone from marketing, corporate marketing, but she works in the Latin America market. And she's a Jewish woman, but she talks about being a Jewish woman working in this market, and also all the different things that corporate is doing right now, especially because of the whole DEI stuff, and what adjustments they're trying to make. And but again, her talk is just even besides that, we talk about so many other things. We just kept like going into other directions about things, but it's very informative. So don't sleep on Rochelle. After that, I have Janidra Sykes, who is actually a DEI consultant. And she talks about the challenges that is going on right now and what she's doing to work around those things. And then Jerry, actually, you close out day three. Jerry Juhigu will be discussing political grief, and will be giving you tools to use to navigate through these difficult, trying times. So you don't want to miss out on that. And so, oh yeah, you were talking about is which one, Jerry, for Rochelle or for Janidra? You say I can't wait to sell some. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. And you don't want to sleep on Janidra, Janidra either. She's pretty awesome as well. So so that's about it. If you miss anything, don't forget, you can go to danitajones.com to get the VIP, or log in right now for free, because the first 5 days of this event is free. And so go ahead and check it out. Thank you for being here, and I will be back tomorrow to talk more about the From Discord to Harmony, Charting America's Path to Unity. Thank you, Yul. They better not sleep on DanitaJones.com. That is right. All right. Bye bye.